I found a waffle place today. You remember the pizza place that we were talking about?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Dante's? Yeah. I
yeah.
went there and there's a waffle cabin also there that has the
Oh
same
yeah,
it has the same sort of like sugar waffles that you find on ski mountains.
right.
And for people who don't ski, that shit fucking goes. It's
Yeah,
so sugary. Not Alex's thing. Whatever.
not my thing.
It's so good.
I've never tried it there because whenever we go to that pizza place, it's always nighttime. So this waffle place is always closed.
Which is a big
But
shame.
yeah, it's whatever. I mean,
It's oh,
that's cool. But in much more interesting news, I watched Parasite for the first time, and I thought it was really
oh,
cool. I could definitely see why it won so many awards. It was a great movie.
yeah, it's fucking crazy, wasn't it?
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, you should. It's good. It's on Hulu. Uh, Honestly, the subtitles don't matter at all. It was just a good movie.
Yeah, I thought when I started watching it, I was like, am I really gonna have to read this shit the entire time? It
It's
didn't.
really not a bit. It's just
No.
reading.
Yeah, but like you don't want to. Normally, you don't want to read during a movie. You just want to like sort of sit there and absorb the information.
You don't know me. I want to do a lot of things during a movie. Maybe reading's one of them.
I don't like the way you phrased that. I want to do a
What do you mean? I
lot of
phrased
things
it.
during a movie.
Yeah, I want to eat things that aren't popcorn. I want
Fuck
to
you. Fuck your dumbass.
call back.
Speaking of
Call
movies,
backs.
I watched Ad Astra last night.
Oh, how was that?
Eh, meh. The
All
the,
right,
the
cool. Anyway, back to Parasite.
the cool things about
Sorry,
Ad
go ahead.
Astra were that like the way they were able to film everything with in space, like the zero gravity sort of stuff and being in a space station. And the way they were able
It,
to like conceptualize space travel when it's more normal, like a commercial flight to the moon, and like there's a base on Mars, and all that stuff was super cool to see how they like put that together.
yeah, it was really cool how they were actually able to like film in space and everything.
Super cool that they were able to film on Mars. Very impressive.
Yeah.
They really rushed into building all those things so that they could film at Astra.
Yeah, it's a shame we can't use it in real life, you know?
Yeah, it was only for filming the movie.
Yeah.
They actually have like a car action scene, like like one of those
Yeah,
fights
like
where
a
it's
car
like people
chase.
aren't. No, but it's not a chase per se. It's like cars next, like they're guys in cars with guns and they're like shooting at each other from car to car, and they're not like chasing each other, but like they're just trying to like fuck up the cars. Does that make sense?
No.
Because basically what
This is
happens
who
is
asked. Shut up. This is who asked.
the most inconsequential show on the internet,
I'm Alex.
and I am Aaron.
Aaron, what do we do here?
We give our opinions on stuff. We rank things. Would you rather's. We talk about psychology, and then we fuck off, and that's the whole thing.
Precisely in that order.
Yep. And I guess if we're just going right into it, the first thing we're going to be doing is talking about snack foods, and we're going to be doing a tier list. So for those of you who do not know what a tier list is, it's pretty self-explanatory. There's a bunch of tiers, rankings, like S tier. The tiers that we have are S, A, B, C, and F. The lower it is, the worse we think of it. And we're just going to
Yeah.
take a bunch of snack foods and put them into those tiers.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like S tier is the god tier. This is the top of the top, and then A, B, C, and then F is supposed to be like trash. We don't like this. We don't care about this. There's no even reason talking about it. It's poo poo butthole. That's what it is.
We don't have a D tier. One, because we don't want too many, because this is a podcast, so you're not seeing it unless you're watching the YouTube video. In that case, we're still not putting the actual tier list on the thing.
We're not.
What?
I said no, we're not.
Yeah,
You're
we're
right.
not. That's too much. But we think you guys will be able to follow along. And without further ado, I think we should just get into it, right?
Yeah, I think we're good. Let's go for it.
So there's two, firstly, as usual when we do these sort of things with food, there's two snacks that we don't really care about that we thought people might want to see mentioned that we just don't want to talk about too much, and that's Triscuits and Ruffles. No,
No.
just stop thinking about them. They're irrelevant. Although I had a Triscuit one time. It was like supposed to be
Why?
like tomato flavored because there's a guy I knew in college who really liked them. Not like tomato flavor. It was like tomato biscotti
What the
flavor.
hell?
I don't
What
know.
the hell do tomatoes taste like? And how could you put it in a cracker?
Let me look up the flavor. Let me look it up now.
No. Just stop looking things up on the podcast, Aaron,
Tomato
please.
tris. Fuck, I misspelled it.
Oh my God.
Triscuit.
Ugh.
It's fire roasted tomato and olive oil flavored.
Oh, that's barely. Oh, okay. I understand. Fire roasted, like that's fine. It's supposed to have like a smoky
My
flavor.
point is
probably.
that it tasted surprisingly accurate like tomato. I like didn't understand how they got it into a cracker.
It's weird. I don't like that. I don't want to. I'm uncomfortable.
Anyway,
now.
they're irrelevant.
This is where I draw the
Nobody
line.
cares. Triscuit and Ruffles go away. That's the tier they go into. Away.
Yep.
So I guess then we'll start with animal crackers. What are your thoughts?
All right. Animal crackers aren't bad. I would never go look for animal crackers, but I mean, they're just they're good for what they are. They're just little cracker guys, you know.
Yeah. I used to love animal crackers as a kid. I really love them. But I don't really eat them anymore. Because who eats animal
Right.
crackers if you're older than 12?
Yeah, who eats them if you're older than like 30, 35? It's really a kid thing.
What was the point of that joke?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I would say I don't want to put in C because like it's not bad for what it is, but I don't know. I guess like B tier, low B tier.
Yeah, I guess I could put it in a B tier. I feel like it's pretty lackluster. I feel like we could put it into C.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
And it goes into C. Sorry if you hear clicking. That's me actually moving the things into tiers. So that's a click of my mouse. And then next we'll go to Cape Cod chips. Basically like kettle cooked potato chips.
Yeah,
And
that's getting good. Not, I mean, there's so many different types of flavors of those kind of chips. But if we're strictly talking about like the plainer ones or the like I don't know, like kettle cooked chips or like cracked pepper or anything like that, they're pretty good. That's like the kind of stuff you can put on a sandwich. You can crunch into your sandwich.
You're one of those
like
people
that
that puts chips on a sandwich?
it's very specific on what chips it is and what kind of sandwich I'm having, and it's not like it's very few and far between the times I would do it. But you know, it's
You know what's underrated and underappreciated?
what?
Potato chips and sugar cookies.
What the hell? Are you human?
You
Sugar
just
cookies.
trust me. Trust me.
No, I
have to
don't.
try it.
I don't.
You have to
I
try it.
won't.
I thought it was ridiculous until I tried it, and I was like, "Why does this slap? I don't understand.
Okay, you
This
know what?
has no right to slap."
I had a similar experience when I this is completely unrelated to snacks, but one time when I had breakfast at like a diner, and you know, oatmeal, bacon and everything like that, and I picked up the bacon and I thought, but what if? And then I dipped the bacon in the oatmeal, and I kind of like scooped up the oatmeal with the bacon, and oh my goodness, that had no right to slap. And I was like I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't like this. They're both breakfast foods you would have at the same time. I don't like that makes much more sense than sugar cookies and Cape Cod chips.
What are you talking about? Classic salty sweet combo. Everyone knows.
Right. Two breakfast foods that shouldn't go together. Two completely different flavors. Yeah, 100%. Go for it.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
That makes much more sense.
I'm
than
just not a big fan of
know,
oatmeal.
Two breakfast foods.
Anyway, kettle cooked potato chips. I say B. They're like solid. If you can't find anything better, you get it at like at a deli with your sandwich.
Yeah, definitely B. I'll go B.
Not A. It's not special. But when you're in the right mood, Cape Cod potato chips do.
Definitely.
Oh my god, I forgot to put this one down with Bugles. What? Bugles? Okay, if I'm trying to be as honest as possible, Bugles are probably overhyped. They're kind of past their prime. They're very nostalgia fueled. I could put them in B tier.
Sure. Why not? I don't care.
Don't care about Bugles. What a fucking heathen. Chex Mix. You like Chex Mix, don't you?
Nope, not really.
Oh, I thought you did.
'Cause, like, I've seen Chex Mixes and stuff that have like chocolate stuff in it, or just I don't know. I've just never been a real Chex guy.
I think that, oh my god, so tough. It's so tough. I think that
It's really not. It's I just
Okay, well, what tier do you want to put it in?
C.
C? Fine.
Like a comfortable C tier.
I was like arguing between C and B, so I think we can put it into C tier.
Yeah. Ooh, here we go though.
Cheese puffs
and cheese balls. Let me set the scene for you.
Well,
Ready?
firstly, let me say I put them together because to me they taste like the same. They're the same thing.
Yeah. I get it. Let me set the scene for you. Ready? Just close your eyes. Really, we're gonna have like a real sensual experience. All of us. Ready? Blech. And this concludes our sensory experience. I like cheese. I like cheese snacks, and like especially like things like this, but specifically the things that are like the puffy cheese stuff. Like the artificial cheese stuff is already kind of weird on my end, but like when they're like puffed up like cheese balls or cheese puffs, and like I'm biting into it and it's 99% air and 1% weird cheese stuff. Like, ugh, it's just weird. I don't really like that. It's just so like I already feel bad because I'm eating something so unhealthy, and I has to like make it worse that it's now like kind of filling me up because they're so like
Okay.
It's so compact but also not. It's so weird.
I kind of wish we had a D tier again.
Just
because
put in the F tier.
This is like perfect for D tier.
Just say low C tier. It doesn't matter. Just put an F tier. I don't
Yeah,
care.
no, I don't want to put an F tier because I can enjoy these. I can enjoy cheese puffs in the right setting.
Like,
I have a friend, my closest friend at college loves cheese puffs so much, and so therefore I eat them sometimes. And they can make a good snack, I have to say.
It's just so weird because it kind of fills you up and you don't want it to. It's you bite into it and
yeah,
they
make you feel like shit when you eat them.
Yeah, and you especially like a lot of snacks you could feel like this, but especially with like cheese puffs or like puffy cheese snacks like this, you never feel better after eating them.
Yeah.
You never feel like, oh, that satisfied like my taste or my hunger or my snacking mood or anything like that. I never have had cheese, like some sort of puffy cheese snack like that, and felt better about myself after.
Yeah, and also the ones that come in like the bucket, like the barrel thing.
Oh,
there's nothing that comes in that packaging that doesn't make you feel like shit about eating that.
Or even just buying it.
Yeah, like if you're ever holding that, eating that, you're like, I am a waste of space.
Actually,
every single time.
You come out of Costco and you got two big barrelfuls because like you're not having it all for yourself, but you're like going to a party and like this is just what you're bringing, and you got these two big things and you're just other people can be using this oxygen and not me, you know? Yeah. Like I don't need to be.
It's like step one of your depression kit.
It's like the Wikihow. It's the
how to become depressed.
Step 1, put the cheese puffs down. I know you're holding them. Put it down. Step 2, seek therapy. You
worthless piece of trash. I bet you eat cheese puffs.
Yeah, you know what? You don't even pick those cheese puffs back up. You deserve them. Go ahead, eat it. You like it, don't you?
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
You sick freak.
Fuck yeah.
Wait a minute.
Wait, where are we going? We just on the weirdest spiral.
Off the same branch, Cheetos.
Fucking slap.
More tolerable than cheese puffs. Less air.
Cheetos easily going to A tier for me. Oh yeah.
I'll say like a low A tier for me as well.
Do you care about Flamin' Hot Cheetos?
I don't really care that much. I know friends that are swear by Flamin' Hot Cheetos like to their deathbed. They'll die on that hill kind of thing. But all right.
I don't like Flamin' Hot things.
Oh yeah, because you don't like spicy things. You think pepperoni's spicy.
Fuck you.
You sick freak.
Pepperoni sucks. Cheetos are A tier though. I like Cheetos.
Oh, fine. I can settle.
They give a nice little crunch when you bite on them too. Nice little break off.
Yep. Yep.
And the fucking
all right.
Their mascot.
Oh, Chester Cheetah. Yeah.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's like right there with the Frosted Flakes mascot, Tony the Tiger. They're like boys.
Absolutely, they are. Chester Cheetah can hang out.
Absolutely.
He's got his cool sunglasses and sneakers and nothing else.
And he's thin, which is impressive because if you're the Cheetos mascot, you think he might be fat, but he's very in shape.
He's very in shape. He runs a lot. He's a Cheeto.
I guess
That would
so.
make sense.
But Cheetos don't run that much. Like, Cheetos are sprinters. You know what I mean? They're so fast, but they can only run for so
guess.
long.
I guess, yeah, because they have to pant and stuff to. Yeah, I get it.
Anyway. Cheez-Its.
I would say.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, so here's my thing. One thing I don't like about Cheez-Its is that they don't have the same like kicking flavor as Cheetos do. Like Cheetos got like a stronger flavor than Cheez-Its. Does that track?
I guess so. Like Cheetos have like the dust.
Exactly, but that dust, I guess, is just like more, I don't know, surface area for your tongue to like cheese. I don't know. But what I do like about cheese is that it's not dusty, and I hate like the orange shit that you get on your hands when you eat Cheetos, and it's just you're staring at your Cheeto-y fingers, and I'm just like I'm a waste of space. This is me. I have Cheeto
darkness,
dust,
my old friend.
Cheez-Its. No cheese powder. No orange fingers.
The reason I know Cheez-Its are really good is because I know I could eat like an entire box of Cheez-Its and get to the bottom and be like, wait, what? wait, I ate the whole thing?
And like you don't feel that bad about yourself actually after it either.
Nah.
I'm respecting this a little bit more.
Cheez-Its could almost sneak into S tier for me.
Ooh.
But
they won't. A tier. Because they're not as good. They just don't taste as good.
But like, what's gonna go? I know it's gonna go above.
Yes.
For me. So I guess we'll stick it in A tier for now. I might go back. Okay. There's a thing I'm thinking about that we might do at the end, like making a final adjustment. But for now, we'll stick it in A tier.
All right.
Nacho cheese Doritos.
Slap.
Into the S tier. Absolutely.
That's all I gotta say about that. Perfect party snack. Perfect buy yourself snack. Just absolute goat of a snack. There's
no need to discuss this further. Yep. Next, Cool Ranch.
Slap.
Into the S tier. There's no
perfect
question.
Party snack. Party snack. Buy yourself snack. Absolute just goat of a snack.
So fucking good, Doritos. How did you do it twice?
I know the double header. It was too easy for them. They just like they tried to keep making more, and we're like, no, that's enough. These are it. This works.
So fucking good.
All right, Sun Chips.
Although I will say I like Nacho Cheese Doritos better than Cool Ranch.
I like Cool Ranch a little bit better, but I definitely like both of them.
Most people like Cool Ranch better, but I stick to Nacho Cheese.
Are you calling me a sheep? You calling me a bandwagoner?
Yeah.
Just because everyone else likes it,
but
Sun Chips.
I really like Sun Chips.
I love Sun Chips, but only there's 4 flavors. There's the original, cheddar, garden salsa, and French onion. I really like the French onion and the garden salsa. The original and the cheddar are just bleh.
I like the other two.
The other two are so
together
boring.
we make a complete arsenal of Sun Chips. That's
yeah,
perfect.
Sure, whatever. But whatever. A tier, I don't care.
Sun Chips go on the A tier. I feel like people hate on Sun Chips, but they taste so good.
Yeah. Not only do they taste good, but they're just not in as much supply as the other chips are. Like, if I went to any deli, I could find Doritos and Cheetos and stuff like that, but I won't always find Sun Chips.
Yeah, true. And they had Sun Chips in our high school cafeteria, so it's easily a go-to.
Absolutely.
And they don't make you feel like shit. They don't.
Yeah, there's so much flavor. So good.
Yeah. Cannot hate on Sun Chips more than that.
All right, Fritos. F tier. Next.
Can't disagree, honestly.
Oh wow, I thought I'd get a little pushback there.
I don't think Fritos taste very good. They're like tortilla chips, but worse.
They're like tortilla chips, but they're not like easily. Why are they curly?
And they're just too salty, and they actually don't like. I actually don't see any value in eating them ever.
Me neither.
I will avoid Fritos at all costs. So yeah, F tier.
Cool, same.
Easy F tier. People might get mad at that one, but go fuck yourself.
I don't care.
Well, just fruit snacks.
I know you're a fan.
Number one thing I keep in my dorm room as a snack.
I can respect it. I can understand that it's good and it's just not my jam. I'd say A tier.
Yeah. I've never pulled out fruit snacks without people asking me for a fruit snack, and that's how you know they're good.
And that's a sign of a good snack.
Yeah, absolutely. No one asks for a bad
100%.
snack. No one's like, oh, can I have a Frito, please?
Please, can I have a Frito? Just one Frito, man. Please.
Nobody's ever asked me that. One, because nobody wants any, and two, because I don't fucking eat them. So it's kind
of very simple math.
Very simple math. 1 + 1 = Fritos suck. Funyuns.
I remember I used to like Funyuns when I was in like middle school, and then I just took a mental step back and thought about it, like the concept of what Funyuns are. They're onion flavored chips. That's so weird. And now if I ever like see them or smell them, it makes me want to throw up just thinking about it. I love onions and like fried onions too. Like that's all fine, but like chips. Ew, that's weird.
There's no need. There's no need. I'm putting them in F tier.
I don't want to smell onions if there's no onions there.
I don't want to eat Funyuns. They make me uncomfortable. No, thank you.
Funyuns, F.
They're like onion rings, but in fast food. Like
there's no onions in it.
Yeah. No, thank you. Goldfish. Okay, firstly, I wasn't sure how you would feel about this. Excuse me. Goldfish versus flavor blasted. Do you feel a strong difference?
There is a strong difference. Goldfish is like a very plain, like party snack, which is fine. You know, it's just like you get a few. You just pop them in. Unless you're a friend from from high school who would eat the goldfish one at a time, or it would bite the goldfish once and then bite it again. like my man.
This is a dude that would eat grapes in 2 bites.
My man. 8 goldfish in 2 bites. But goldfish are like a very good plain snack. The flavor blasted are very different. They taste way better because flavor blasted goldfish are awesome.
I say regular goldfish goes into C tier.
I would say regular goldfish go into B tier. They're so plain and they taste like they're plain in a good way, not where like animal crack. Like if there was like a choice of stuff, like I might even go for goldfish if I'm feeling it.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I feel like I undersold goldfish. I do like goldfish. So
flavor blasted goldfish though, a guilty pleasure. I'd say A.
Okay,
like
that's fine.
I almost never have it, but I really like it when I do.
That's fine. I can do that. Flavor blasted into A tier.
Lay's barbecue chips.
Absolutely.
Easy.
But
easy
do they get up to the S tier?
Yes. Period. Next.
Okay, fine.
He drove a hard bargain.
Yeah. They're good.
Drove. He drove a hard bargain.
It's funny because classic Lay's chips, I do not like eating regular Lay's.
I don't like eating most regular chips. Like, especially like the ones where the advertisement is like, oh, they're salty. And it's like, oh,
yeah. Talk about chips
like
that make you feel like shit.
Yeah, it's Lay's chips.
But do they go all the way down to F?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck them. I don't want to eat them.
You know why? Because this is our podcast.
Yeah. And what we say...
And only our opinions matter.
Goes. Tostitos tortilla chips.
I love the dichotomy that we've created in our podcast where half of the time it's, the most inconsequential show on the internet. Our opinions don't matter and we give them anyway. And then every other time in the podcast is screw you. This is our opinion. We're right. You're wrong. Go heck off.
Heck off, you frickers.
Anyway.
Tostitos. Okay, the reason I like Tostitos is because one of my favorite snacks to make at home is just put them on a plate, put some fucking cheese on them, throw it in the microwave for like 45 seconds, you have yourself nachos, and they taste so good.
I can respect that. That's not really something I would do, but I can respect it. I guess my love for Tostitos is purely as a chip for dip. It's built to dip into salsa, and so that it won't break. And like you wouldn't take like Lay's chips and put them into salsa. Like that's just not right. You wouldn't take flavored chips and put them into salsa because that's also not right.
Yo.
No. No. What do you want? What do you want from me?
What would be the worst thing to dip into salsa? Cool Ranch Doritos, barbecue Lay's, Sun Chips, Goldfish.
No, don't. The worst thing that I could dip into salsa, more salsa.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, no, just don't make me do that.
I think Tostitos can go in as B, because on their own they're like,
yeah, yeah, of course, I would never eat it on my own. On their own,
you have to recognize their utility.
I can only eat Tostitos in company with other people. I can't eat it.
I'm a social Tostitos eater, okay? Just social.
Come on, man! Everyone's having the Tostitos.
Oh, you're right. Fine. Next we're almost done. We're almost through Pringles.
Pringles?
Overrated.
Overrated, except for the sour cream and onion. The sour cream and onion can absolutely get to S tier.
No.
What? A tier.
You want sour cream? Fine. I really am not a fan of sour cream and onion.
Well, I am.
Regular Pringles can go in C tier comfortably.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't taste good. Slightly better than Lay's. Salty.
Never in my life would I see the original Pringles and the sour cream and onion Pringles and choose the original Pringles.
What did you say? Couldn't your audio cut out?
Never in my life would I take the sour cream and onion, like if in front of me was the original Pringles and the sour cream and onion Pringles, and I would choose the original Pringles. That would never happen.
Right. Also, why would you put it in a fucking can?
No, it's perfect. There's so many chip. Like the chip to like volume ratio of chips in the container of Pringles compared to other chips is astronomical.
Okay,
Pringles
but
so
I
much more
want
bang
to
for your
reach the
buck.
bottom chips without it being a nuisance.
Don't have a fat hand. Dip,
Fuck,
like
what hand can reach all the way down there? There's no hand.
Tilt the thing.
You know what they should do?
Simple.
Pringles, contact me. Make it so you can push up the bottom.
That would people are gonna mess it up and break the chips.
That's their fault.
Simple.
I don't care. That's their fault, not mine.
Simple.
This is for me.
All right.
Okay.
What the hell is Stacy's?
The pita chips?
I've never been a pita chip person. I guess that's why I didn't know.
God, dude! If it weren't for you, Stacy's could easily hop up to the S tier. Holy shit, they're so
F tier.
Good. So good. They're A tier.
Sure.
I can't even.
Whatever.
So
I can respect that pitas isn't mine, but other people can like it.
Oh fuck yeah! Smart food.
Smart food popcorn.
B tier.
Yeah, man, definitely B tier. I'm currently making my own tier list and I'm just shoving it into F tier.
Nah, they're B tier. They're pretty average.
You know my opinions on popcorn.
I do.
But pretzels.
See, pretzels vary a lot, brand to brand, and there's a lot of different types of pretzels. I say generally they fit into B tier. They're nothing special, but they're reliable.
I can respect that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like they don't make you feel bad when you're eating them. You, I don't know. They taste good, and yeah, they really like soft pretzels. The hard pretzels.
Soft pretzels are like totally different, though.
They are.
Those aren't snack foods.
Still a pretzel.
That's like something you get at a mall.
I mean, yeah, but it's still a pretzel.
That's true. Auntie Anne's cinnamon pretzels.
Don't even get me started.
Holy
Absolutely.
shit. Cinnamon pretzels are fucking ridiculous. Anyway.
Definitely.
Ritz.
Ritz? Yeah.
Really?
What?
What's so special about Ritz, my dude?
Bro, I don't know what it is about it. It's like, there's just something that's just, ooh, yeah, okay. It's like, they're salty, but like not too salty. They have a crunch, but it's not like you're cracking into something. It's just like a premier cracker. And I'm a big fan. And there's so many in a box too. It's just, you can pair it with like deli meats and stuff, bro. Cheese, it's good.
Where do you want to put it? What do you want?
A. I gave you pita chips. Let me have this.
I gave you barbecue chips.
Shut up.
B tier.
High B tier.
Okay, fine. But they're B tier. There's nothing special about them. They're not special.
They are, but I don't care. Last one, Wheat Thins.
Underrated snack. Underrated
Absolutely.
fucking snack.
Absolutely. I
Holy
never
shit.
have it, but when I do,
I could eat
they
like
hit.
3 boxes in a row of Wheat Thins. Jesus Christ. I think they
Mm-hmm.
could even slip up to S tier.
I also think they get like it's weird because there's almost no other snack where it will say whole grain on it or like multigrain or something like that, and you just don't care because like it doesn't taste different. It doesn't like
Yeah, sorry, continue.
no like you can see that it says you might not even notice that it's multigrain or whole grain or something like that, and you just pop them in because they're so good.
Yeah, and they're just something that like you eat one, and then without thinking about it, you just take another and another.
Yeah.
And you just keep
Yeah.
eating them, and
Absolutely.
they taste great on their own. And you can also use them as something to put cheese on as well.
Easy
Oh my
money.
god! Stop sleeping on Wheat Thins. It's a crime.
You're under arrest. What did I do?
Motherfucker slept on Wheat Thins. That's 25 years to life. Yeah, that's all of them. Hopefully that didn't take too long.
No, it took a really long time.
That's fine. I feel like it was valuable.
Definitely, yes. The people need to know.
If I'm not too lazy, on the YouTube video, I will put a picture of the tier list now. Hopefully I'll manage to do that myself. It's on right now. Hopefully you can see it.
Yeah, definitely.
If you disagree, that sucks.
You're under arrest. That sucks.
That sucks, man.
This is a sting operation. We've got him. Go, go, go.
You can send us hate emails. whoaskedcast@gmail.com.
You could also send just regular topic submissions too and not hurt our feelings to the
Every
email.
episode we have to find some way to just plug our
whoaskedcast@gmail.com.
email in the middle of the podcast where nobody cares.
Oh, of course.
Okay,
Ready to move on to our psych thing?
yeah, I was gonna say let's move on swiftly to our next thing.
Psych thing. This is actually a really big, important topic that should get more time, but what are you gonna do? It's called the fundamental attribution error. This is a big thing in psych, and it's generally like you see someone do something and you overestimate like the person's you say disposition, you overestimate the person's fault in the action rather than any environmental factors or like something else. The most basic example of this is someone's like you're driving and someone like cuts you off or they kind of like blow past a stop sign or something like that. The fundamental attribution error is saying like that guy's a dick. Why would he like drive by like that? Why would he do that? That guy must be a bad driver because he did that one thing and he must always be like that. That would be committing the fundamental attribution error. You're attributing too much of his disposition to his actions without considering, hey, he definitely didn't do the right thing. He like blew past a stop sign or something like that, or he cut you off. But there might have been some situation where in the same like shoes, you would have done the same thing. Maybe it's a guy that was driving and his wife is giving birth, like their water just broke and they're rushing to the hospital. And they, the guy's not thinking straight, that like some sort of like situational thing like that. Maybe they got like a big call, like families in the hospital or something like that. And something's going on where if you were in their shoes, something different, you might have thought something different. You might have done the same thing. But if you commit the fundamental attribution error, you don't even consider any environmental factors. You don't even consider like, oh, why might this person be doing this? You just see them do an action. You just snap. They must always be like this. And It's an error. You don't want to do that too often.
Yeah, it's really easy because like if you do something like that, things that are going on around you or like things that cause you to do that. So for yourself, you find it really easy to like say, oh, for example, this is one that I've learned a lot. It's like a mother in a grocery store like, with kids that are rowdy. Where it's like,
oh, yeah, definitely.
if you have kids and they're rowdy, like, oh, it's just a bad day for them. You didn't get a lot of sleep. You're having a tough day, like, whatever. But if you see someone else's kids are rowdy, you might be tempted to say, oh, it's a bad mother. Oh, she hasn't been able to, like, teach her kids how to behave well. And you don't consider, like, oh, maybe, like, she just got fired from her job or, like, anything else.
Yeah.
So it's a big contrast between like how you attribute things to yourself and how you attribute those same things to others, because just the simple fact that you don't know the context of their lives makes it easy to just assume that it's a personality trait or something like within that person. Because as people, I think we always want to like put reasons behind things. And so when we can't know for sure what else is causing it, we say it's what comes from within that person.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like humans making patterns, always trying to draw conclusions and stuff really fast. And the fastest way to do that is to just assume something about people. And I don't know, try not to.
Sometimes you just got to give people the benefit of the doubt more often.
Yeah.
You could also go into separation of like judging people and judging their actions. That's a whole other like morals or like life lesson sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
or even like you could commit the fundamental attribution error if you see two stupid guys doing a podcast and like you see like the episode sucks, they're just not funny, they're just not really hitting their mark, and maybe they just had a bad day, maybe they forgot that Santa Fe actually means Saint Faith or like
no,
holy
you
faith,
did not
and
just oh my God.
and not just Santa and naming your kid Santa. There's just something about it, and maybe they just had a hard day, and maybe their other episodes are super duper funny.
SMH my head.
SMH my head.
Ridiculous that you just brought that up. Anyway, I feel like for the sake of time we can swiftly move past that topic. What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
It is an important thing though, like to think about day to day.
It's a big topic, and I wouldn't be surprised if we came back to it.
Yeah. It's important for being a good person.
Yeah, but really talking about being a good person, we need to focus on the most important thing we're going to talk about ever in this entire podcast. It's another unpopular opinion. It's another one of my unpopular opinions, and it's another one of those things where if you disagree, you need to like shut up, nerd. This is the pinnacle of human morality. I swear I will die on this hill. I stand by this absolutely.
Yawn.
Unpopular opinion. Shut up. I'm about to go on fire, and you're not going to stop me.
All right, go for it, Chief.
There is a building at the school that I go to, and there's a lot of buildings like this just in the world. So I'm sure you've encountered this before, but in this building at the school that I go to, there is an upstairs case. There's two staircases. There's an upstairs case and there's a downstairs case. And because there's no elevator in this building, there is an elevator, but it's small, and there's a lot of foot traffic in this building. And to ease the foot traffic, there's a staircase. There's two staircases, one clearly labeled up and the one clearly labeled down, so that it eases the flow of foot traffic. People can get to their classes faster. People can get out faster. It's so easy. Unpopular opinion. If you go down the upstairs case and up the downstairs case for any reason, you need to burn in hell. I almost never use the word hate. I just, I strongly dislike.
Yeah, I can't believe as a good Christian boy you use the word hate.
Yeah, exactly. You always like love your enemies, turn the other cheek, kind of stuff like that. I hate when people go up a labeled down staircase and down an up staircase. There's no reason, and it ruins the entire purpose of the two staircases. Like, it's just, I'm driving in the right lane, but there's no one in the left lane, so let me just go to the left lane. There's no one there. It's the same thing. Just go up the right staircase. Can you read? We're going to a university. Can you read? Go up the up staircase. You're the reason that we have to label the staircases. Like, I bet the staircases weren't labeled, and this happens so often that they needed to just label the staircases on every level because people just don't follow it. It's so simple. I don't understand why people just can't follow it. It only creates problems.
Man, it's just not that deep. It's
But it's so easy to do the right thing. There's a definitive right thing to do, and it's to just follow the staircase in the correct direction.
What problems has it caused? What problem has it caused aside from your dumbass getting so riled up?
People can be late to class because if one person does it, then another person does it, and then a group of friends do it. And then now everyone's going up the down staircase, and I'm trying to get to my class, and everyone's going up the down staircase. And now I can't go down the up staircase because then other people are going to do that too. I just have to wait until people decide to do the right thing. Right? Am I crazy that if one person does something wrong, that other people might and will do the wrong thing as well?
Like, maybe? Is your school full of shitty people?
Apparently. I didn't think so. And then I goddamn went to class. And now I don't know. And for anyone that goes to my school and listens to this, you know what building I'm talking about. And I might have voiced this opinion maybe once or twice, but I've never shown how incredibly riled up this makes me. It's so simple. There's two staircases. Just go up and down the correct staircase, because when you don't, it creates problems for everyone. And it's also it's also a morality thing. There's a correct and right thing to do, and it helps other people when you do the right thing. And it's almost no cost to you to just do the right thing. But you're not going to be like shamed or have some sort of disadvantage if you do the wrong thing. The right option is there, and it's purely up to you if you want to do the right thing. And people just don't.
Yeah, it is kind of sucky to think about.
By this staircase, by these two staircases, most humans are inherently bad. I swear. So many people do this, and they ruin the staircases, and I'm late to class.
It kind of reminds me of like littering. Like, it's so easy to not litter. Like, you just hold on to the shit until you find a trash can or find a recycling bin. But people cannot even like make themselves wait like a few minutes to do the right thing. Like, they have to throw it on the ground now. Like, it's
I know, and this staircase is the same thing. The staircase is the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
This is actually, you know what, arguably more important than pollution, you know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I will say, on the topic of staircases, there's one staircase in a building that I frequent at my school, and there's no labeled up and down, but it's pretty narrow. And a lot of people have to go up and down. Like, usually there's a class ending in one classroom, right, as another one's starting.
Yep.
And it's like generally accepted that you go on the right side of the staircase. Yep. But sometimes people walk like 3 people abreast. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole width. And you're like, can I use these, please? Can I use the stairs?
No, but Aaron, see, here's the problem. Other people think that they're above the law, and so they just don't. And you, a law-abiding citizen, now have to just wait for the bad people to do their bad stuff in order for you to do the right thing.
No, I don't wait.
Am I crazy?
No, you know I don't wait. You know what I do?
You just barrel into
I just toss the shoulder. I just toss the shoulder. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers are getting in the way. Shoulder check.
You just imagine you're just 3 friends just going up a staircase. 3 friends just going up a staircase, just minding their own business, and some dude, you know, like there's a little bit of room, he could squeeze by, but it looks like he's playing to wait. And it's like, oh, it's okay. I guess we'll just go up first. And you know, the one all the way on the left starts walking up, and a shoulder just gets dropped into her, and she falls back 3 flights of staircase. The guy looks back, and he's like, follow the rules. Spits on it.
Spits on her. It's the wrong genre.
That's what happens to criminals. That's what happens.
It's great, though. They get the shoulder, and then I walk over them. So if they try and get up, they're just met with my nuts.
Wow, I'm really glad we landed here.
It's the truest power move.
Or, you know what's even a truer power move?
I need to go to class!
Follow the law. It's so easy, so simple. Just go the correct direction.
Make it a federal crime. Share the staircase.
Yeah, there's a building like that at my school too. It's not the same double staircase building. It's a different building. There's generally one staircase, and like it's pretty wide of a staircase, so people can go up and down. But like you can't have too many people in a line, or else people can go up or only people could go down, and like there just won't be enough space. So you stay to the right of the staircase. But some people just these heathens, these animals, barbarians, just walk with their two friends side by side, like with no care in the world, up and down these staircases. Like, yeah, I'm the only person that matters, and me going to class is the only important thing. So I'm just gonna
have no regard for humanity.
Do you get what I'm saying now? Like, you get it,
yes,
right?
But I just don't feel as strong as you do. I'm just like, those people will stink.
That's okay. You know, there's some people that fight for the right thing, and then there's you, Aaron Cohen. Everyone docks him on the internet.
Chaotic
His name's
neutral.
Aaron Cohen, and he hates good people.
Yeah, I hate good people. I hate all people. You know, It's true equality.
I have, as I was talking about it, I kind of paused and I saw an ironic piece of the fundamental attribution error. Maybe people do have a good reason to go up the down staircase. Maybe. Few and far between. I can imagine, like, oh, you're late for class, you have to hand in this big paper by the start of class, or else, like, you know, they don't accept it, you'll get failed, you're running late, and it's like, oh man, the up staircase is a little crowded, it looks like it's slow moving, but no one's going down the up. The down staircase is empty, and like, I could go up that, but no. You know what? No, I take it back.
I mean, that
happened to me. No. That happened to me one time. And you know what I did? I bit the bullet. I went up the up staircase, even though I could have went up the down staircase.
He's a saint.
I remember
He's
this.
A saint.
I remember this.
Call him Santa Fe.
No, for real, I am not making this up. I remember, I think this was for my theology class in freshman year. I respected the rules so much that I could have went up the down staircase, and I didn't. And I went to class. I showed up at class late, and I was like, you know what? This is my fault that I came to class late, and I'm just gonna take the consequence. And I remember it was really good because, you know, he didn't really care. I was like a minute late. It didn't matter.
That's really in character for you, though. It's like fits perfectly into character for you. I would probably do this. That's what I was gonna ask. I don't know if I'd do the same thing. That's what I was gonna ask. If you say you believed in this true staircase philosophy. This is probably one of the dumbest, most trivial things we've discussed.
I so beg to differ. We've talked about pissing superpowers.
Yeah, but that's good comedic content. No one can deny that.
Right, that's good comedic content. You're right. I'm sorry. That's the funny stuff. Anyway, say you were late to class, you have a paper to hand in, and this is like the upstairs case is kind of crowded. It's moving, but it's a little bit slow. There's a lot of foot traffic, but the downstairs case is empty. What are you doing?
Oh, did that say downstairs case? I thought it said second upstairs case. Damn, that's my bad.
I don't have my contacts in right now, but I think it says Aaron Cohen used this staircase. This is just for you. And that's why it's empty. That would make sense.
If someone stopped me, I'd just, the classic, I can't see, I'm legally blind. And then you continue.
What if
I just realized my bed isn't made in the background of this.
Oh man, everyone's gonna, the internet's gonna burn down. Aaron's bed isn't made, and
guys, I swear, I make my bed usually. I swear.
No, this guy must be messy. He because I see his bed is unmade. That means he's lazy. He's
I'm a piece of shit,
person.
Guys. I'm a true piece of shit.
Yeah,
it's factual. It's not the attribution error. I am a genuine piece of shit.
Good. Now that we've established that Aaron sucks and I'm a saint,
I think we can end the podcast there.
Yeah, that's actually that's a pretty good end.
Do you want me to do the plugs?
No, I'm gonna do the plugs. Of course you have to do the plugs. What do you think I know them?
Check us out.
Think I know them?
Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok at whoaskedcast. Our YouTube channel, Who Asked ? You can check out our website, which has all the links you could possibly want, plus all our episodes right there that you can listen to. whoaskedpodcast.podbean.com. And I think the last thing is our email, which I'm going to say one more time, whoaskedcast@gmail.com. If you want to email us anything, literally any sort of message, we will read it and appreciate it because it means you took the time to tell us something.
Yeah, like jokes aside, it actually means so much when people email. We've already had one or two, so that's super cool. And if you have a submission in that email, we will most likely read it because we are that desperate. And also, you guys are awesome, and you've given us like good submissions, and we totally use it. Unpopular opinion: would you rather something that like means something to you? That's strong. A list of things that we can rank, even just like advice, anything.
Yeah, truly.
We're desperate. And Aaron sucks. I'm a saint, and we're desperate collectively. I think that's it. I think we're good.
Yep. And on that note, see you next time.